Collective Visioning: How Groups Can Work Together for a Just and Sustainable Future, B.K. Currents paperback. Written by Linda Stout. Narrated by Julie Eickhoff. Preface. I have come from growing up in extreme poverty to being a leader of a national organization. If anyone had told me when I began working, first in tobacco, later in a hosiery mill, and then moving my way up to be a secretary, that I could make real change in the world and actually write books, I would have looked at that person as if he or she were talking another language. I was not the leader type and did not have the education or confidence to do any of these things. When I first started organizing, I went to trainings that were pretty conventional. They taught me a lot about working for change. I also began to ask why some of the techniques I was learning didn't work for me and other poor people in my own community. I would go to leadership workshops and leave feeling that I could never be a leader, or I'd go to fundraising workshops and leave knowing that I could never raise money, and I always knew I could not write. Obviously, that has changed. It took a long time for me to find my own voice and power, but I did, and I've helped others find theirs too. Still, over the years, I've battled a self-doubting voice that says, I'm not good enough to be a leader or to write a book. The messages I got as a young person who grew up poor and the assumptions that some people made about me because I did not get to graduate from college have stayed with me. Even though I've been exploring what it means to be a leader for decades, and even though this is my second book, the voices of doubt are still there. My experiences have shaped how I think and work now. My passion and my life have come to be about making this world a place where all people can feel powerful and take leadership in creating a just and sustainable world. I started organizing for peace when I lived in Charleston, South Carolina, and helped start a Quaker meeting there. I had no clue how to organize around peace, but I met another young woman named Carol, who came to the meeting because she was also interested in starting a peace group. She was about my age, but very different. While I was working as a secretary, she was a hippie with tattered Birkenstocks held together by duct tape, who lived on an old sailboat. We went to my house after the Quaker meeting and made a plan for the first meeting of our own group. I had been looking for someone who could lead a peace group that I could be a part of. As we started to put together the agenda, she said, "You have to be..."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?